So things seem to be starting to normalise now. I'm still stuck in the throes of depression, but I seem to be coming out after a torrid few days. Since the weekend, um, I had multiple auditory hallucinations, and they are quite derogatory towards me. Which is funny because I have spoken to somebody else who has bipolar, and before I had talked or told them what I particularly hear, they already came out and said that the voices they heard were derogatory, and they are derogatory. They tell you to, they call you names, tell you that you're not good enough, and they sound like real voices. It's not like a voice inside your head. It's like somebody talking in your ear. And unfortunately, mine at the weekend were telling me some quite bad stuff, that I should take my own life. I am lucky in the fact that I know they're not real. I hear them, but the doctors or psychiatrists refer to my hallucinations as pseudo hallucinations, which means that I'm able to determine what's real and what's not. Although sometimes when I have olfactory hallucinations, that smell, I'm not very good at picking up what's real and what's not. But if you have one of them, you'll understand just why or how they are so difficult to determine. So I'm not out of the woods by a long way yet, but what I mean by I'm feeling better is that today my head is quiet. I'm still very tired with depression. Depression, for anyone that has depression, they'll know that you get a tiredness that's kind of almost unnatural, and makes you just want to go to sleep all the time. So I'm still feeling like that. But my the voices that I hear are very much quieter. I've had the odd visual hallucination. My visual hallucinations are kind of changing all the time, but one remains through it. I was This is when I really remember this hallucination starting, but in about 2002. No, it was later than that. Sorry, it was in 1999, reversing out my car out of the car park of the flat that I had in right in the centre of Glasgow. I saw a man standing behind my car with the psychiatrists refer to this man as the blue cagoule, because he had a blue cagoule on. That's my psychiatrist. It's just easier for them to say that if I'd seen him at all. Or so yeah, he was standing behind the car wearing a blue cagoule and brown trousers, and I stopped the car and then got out to go and speak to him, to get him to move. But when I got there, no one was there, and I first felt that was I'd seen a ghost or something. And over time, I'd seen the man more and more. Sometimes I'll see him when I'm driving into Glasgow or coming into Stirling. He'll be standing at the side of the road, or I've seen him inside my house. I've seen him inside my bedroom, but he never says anything. He just stares at me, which was a little bit unnerving. Now it's just kind of like, not again sort of thing, you know. Anyway, I saw him at the weekend, but my other hallucinations were visual, can be, you know, random hallucinations, more recently, going through Stirling, I saw a horse-drawn cart. Kind of like, it looked like the kind of 1930s, 1940s. Wasn't there for very long, and then it was gone again. So they're quite kind of random at times. And I know that's why I'm classified as bipolar 1, because I have these hallucinations. But as I say, they're pseudo hallucinations, so I can determine the fact that they're not real. They're just a bit, sometimes they're a wee bit freaky, and other times like you're kind of just used to them, you know. So yeah, so hopefully I feel okay today, and hopefully that's gonna, I'm going to come back out now. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow and the next day brings. So until the next time, I'll see you all later.